Welcome back, Truth Seekers. Zach here. It's April 22nd, 2017. It's being reported this Saturday evening the former actress from Happy Days, Erin Moran, has found dead. They're saying the cause of death is believed to be a heroin overdose. What I'm going to show you in this video is the significance of her dying today, 187 days after her 56th birthday, and what the relationship is between 56 and 187. This is a ritual murder. If this person is truly dead, it's not because of an overdose, it's because they were purposefully killed. And if they did use heroin, they were probably given what is known as a hot dose, which is a dose that's contaminated with intent to kill. So, if you're new to my channel, I talk about murder by numbers. There's a song from 1983 by the band The Police, a song about killing by the numbers. It's as simple as ABC 1, 2, 3. The song was written by Sting. He's very proud of the song. This song was cluing the people of this world into what is really going on. That song's about murdering people for status. And I'm going to show you this ritual sacrifice is at the very least connected to the NBA playoffs and Game 4 that will take place tomorrow in Indiana State, where this woman died. We're also going to talk about what her dying today, April 22nd, has to do with the Indianapolis Colts, who moved to Indiana in 1984. But let's start right here. CNN's headline, actress Erin Moran found dead. Basic headline, but in the language of gematria, a 113 coded right into it. CNN codes all of their headlines, without exception, and always with numbers of significance. 113 is a number of mainstream deception, which comes from the Talmud. If you've never seen my work on 113 before, in the Talmud, it says it's okay for somebody who's Jewish to lie to somebody who isn't in Bava Kama 113a. And this practice of gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, it's a Jewish practice. It is no secret that the media is run by Zionist Jews. They use this language of gematria in all of their headlines. Actress Erin Moran found dead equals 113, overdose 113. All of these things sum to 113 and a whole lot more. Mainstream 113, dishonest 113, not true 113, not factual 113, not honest 113, disinfo 113, perjury 113, green screen 113. The name George Lucas equals 113. His first film, THX 1138. See that movie. Has a lot to do with a police state and propaganda and being told what to think and lied to and steered astray. Fiction 113, bullshit 113. See the 1976 film Network, where the news anchor melts down on the air and tells everybody the whole world's bullshit, and all he does is talk bullshit into the TV screen every day. Piltdown. Look up Piltdown Man. For 41 years taught his real science, proof of evolution, proof that white people were superior to the other races because they were the most evolved. That was Piltdown Man, admitted a scientific farce, a complete lie, 41 years after it was taught to students in college and high school. Can you imagine paying for your education to learn about false knowledge? If you can't imagine it, I'm sorry to tell most of you, myself included, all of us who went and got college degrees, a lot of us paid for lies. That's why almost none of us use our degrees. Just a waste of our time getting us in debt, all part of this slave system, all part of this grand deception. So here's Erin Moran, born October 18th, 1960. From her 56th birthday to today, 187 days. And I've been showing a lot of rituals with murders in 187 going all the way back to 2013. Anyone who's been following my work for the last month, it's just a 187 show. Everyone keeps getting killed by the 187 homicide code in so many states. Right now in Indiana, The Cleveland Cavaliers are there playing the Indiana Pacers. It's game 4 tomorrow. The Cavs are up 3-0. We'll see what happens. But with regards to Ohio, remember, time in satanic gematria is 187, just like Ohio. Donald Trump had his GOP convention 187 days before Inauguration Day in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. equals 187, so does George Washington. Very special number. Adolf Hitler equals 187. Adolf Hitler published Mein Kampf on July 18th, 18/7. The same day Trump's convention began, 187 days before Inauguration Day. Paris, France equals 187. Big ritual in Paris, France on Adolf Hitler's birthday. Do you know who protected Hitler after World War II, after he faked his death at age 56? Society of Jesus has gematria of 187 as well as 56. This woman's dead, age 56, 187 days from her 56th birthday. The Society of Jesus, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church, has a lot of influence over this nation, controls the world of professional basketball. The Catholic Church is known for killing people with arsenic. Could be the real reason this woman's dead. If this is hard for you to believe, for any of you Catholics out there, you better wake up. You're part of a very satanic church. This stuff's been going on for centuries. This is nothing new. This is something I've been exposing nonstop since 2013. There's something I meant to put up here. Down in the description, I'll link this calculator, simple to use. Ordinal gematria is the alphabetic order. April has gematria 56. Even the name Adolf Hitler has gematria 56. Adolf Hitler dead at 56 in April. We're just days after Hitler's birthday. Again, the 187, just like George Washington, just like Washington, D.C. Again, just like Paris, France, just to be thorough. So many things. 187, very special number. You know, the JFK assassination happened in the 187th year of the nation's existence. And in Sumerian gematria, just for kicks, JFK assassination's 1122. He was killed on 1122, November 22nd. Just in case you were doubting the gematria. Got to show out a little bit. But look, there's so much more to this. We're just getting warmed up. So anyhow, dead 187 days after her birthday at age 56. Wikipedia took down her whole page. She had no Wikipedia page when her death was first announced. They just put it back up. And I was waiting to confirm what they had for her birthday, which was October 18th, just like the CNN article. But anyway, look at just what they write. You know, they took down her page and then they brought it up. Moran had some personal problems, including drinking and bizarre behavior after appearing on Happy Days. On April 22, 2017, Harrison County, Indiana authorities were alerted to an unresponsive female, later identified as Moran. She was pronounced dead, age 56. You know, if these people are faking their deaths, I guess they deserve to go out with, like, you know, some weak, sad way to die. But what I really think is going on is these people are being murdered and a fake cause of death is being given, from suicide to drug overdose. And just think about how insulting that is, to be murdered and then have your legacy be a lie. It's so disrespectful. But anyway, they blamed heroin, which has gematria of 93, like propaganda, like final. We're talking about how this is going to be connected to the NBA Finals here in just a moment. Saturn is the keeper of time. The symbol of the scythe and the Grim Reaper comes from Saturn and what it represents in astrology. Saturn, the keeper of time, judgment, death, 93. And again, overdose, 113. Number of deception. How many celebrity deaths have been blamed on overdose? Her full name also, Erin Moran, EMM. Her full name in gematria sums to 153, just like Cavaliers. She's dead in Indiana. Tomorrow's Game 4 of the NBA playoffs. Cavs in Indiana. Notice the emphasis on Happy Days. Every single outlet emphasizing Happy Days. Mainstream media practices gematria when they emphasize the headlines. It's a number of significance. Happy days, 38, like death, like murder, like killing, like finals. This is connected to the NBA playoffs. Happy days also 115, like Masonic, like killing. The name Moran alone has gematria of 74, like Masonic, like killing as well. There's this Slipknot song, Gematria, the killing name. Gematria 74, just like English, just like killing. You know? The word Jewish is 74, so is the word occult. Gematria, a Jewish practice. The United States of America, a Jewish nation. That's why it was established on 7-4. Look at this. Jewish 74, alphabetic order. Holiday 74. Independence Day 74. Alphabetic order, when spelled correctly. 74. You know? Alphabetic order is even 137, the 33rd prime, and just the word order alone has gematria 33. The language is built on this system. But anyway, all this 74, Happy Days, the show, was created in 74 for the record, which she starred on. She was found dead in Harrison County, 74. Her birthday is October 18th, the day that leaves 74 days left in the year. Remember how Muhammad Ali dropped dead at age 74 after Game 1? Remember how in 2014 I put out a video saying why Muhammad Ali would die at age 74? Muhammad 74, like Jesus like 74, like cross, like Messiah, like gospel, like parables, like a bunch of things. 74, number having to do with sacrifice, easy call for Muhammad Ali, who died on June 3rd, 6/3, when the Prophet Muhammad died at age 63. Also, when you sum 1 through 63 together, it sums to 2016. Muhammad Ali dead at age 74 in 2016. Don't forget that Nate Thurmond, who played for the Cavs and Warriors, has his number retired with both teams, dropped dead at age 74, 27 days after Game 7, when LeBron scored 27 in Game 7. Just before Game 7 started, the actor Anton Yelchin crushed himself with his own car, reportedly at age 27, that fateful number. He had 103 birth numerology. Anton Yelchin, 103 is the 27th prime. Later that day, the Cavs won their 103rd game of the season, which was Game 7 of the NBA Finals. LeBron scored 27. 27 days later, Nate Thurmond dead at 74, who was born in Akron, Ohio, at the same hospital LeBron James and Steph Curry were born in. Does that sound weird? All those men played for the Warriors and Cavs. So her character name, Erin Moran in Happy Days, it's Joni Cunningham, spelled just like that. Joni Cunningham, 85 like basketball. You know, dead just before Game 4 in Indiana. She's dead in Indiana. The Cavs are favored to sweep. Notice they said she died at 4:07, or excuse me, they said 911 was called at 4:07 p.m. 4:07. We just saw this with the bizarre Aaron Hernandez reporting. Remember Aaron Hernandez, dead at age 27? He was in prison for life for killing Odin Lloyd at age 27. Those initials OL 27, you know. But anyway, 4:07 for Aaron Hernandez. 4:07 a.m., time of death. 4:07 p.m., 911 call. This is the foundation of the story, right? Foundation has that gematria of 47 and 119. 911. The Freemasons have the 47th problem of Euclid about how to establish foundation for a structure using the pole star, which is the North Star. Pole star. 47. So look at this. 4:07 p.m., the 911 call. There's 47 degrees on the Freemason compass. We're talking about a ritual with basketball. The first basketball championship was in 47. Indiana, in gematria where she died, sums to 47, kind of like 4:07. Ohio, the Cavs from Ohio, 47. The number time, 47. The time of the call, 4:07. News by the numbers. This is the Cavs' 47th NBA season. Again, 47 is the reflection of 74, Moran 74. From 74 to 2017 is 43 years. RIP has Gematria 43 as well as Masonic. She's dead on this date. Champion has Gematria 43. We'll see if the Cavs win it. I'm kind of torn a little bit on who will win between the Warriors and Cavs. I've been saying since the start of the season it'll be Cavs and Warriors for the third time, most likely. There'd be a big narrative for the Cavs to win back-to-back after the long drought. This could be a sign here. We'll remember the death of Erin Moran should that happen. It's just like last year when Carol Brady died from the Brady Bunch. I put out that video showing how that made it look like a lock that the Patriots were going to win the Super Bowl, as they did. Go back and watch. That was easier to read, though. Brady Bunch. Go back and check. It was so direct. This is clear to see that this is a death, though, for these NBA playoffs going on at the very least right now. Her full name, with her married name, which is also reported in the article with the Fleischman, has Gematria of 131, our championship number. When you write out, I'll just show you. If you write out championship, Gematria of 131, just like Super Bowl, 131. If you write out 57, it sums to 131, and that's interesting because NBA Finals has Gematria of 57. Last year, the Cavs had 57 wins in the regular season. World Series equals 57. 2 years ago, we saw Dave Henderson drop dead at age 57, 57 days after the World Series ended. The team that won the World Series that year, the Royals, the last team he played with, dead at age 57, 57 days after the World Series. You see? With regards to her dying in Indiana, remember there's this ongoing narrative with the death of Prince, the owner of the Indianapolis Colts from the state of Indiana. The Colts, the team with the horseshoe logo. Today, April 22nd, is the 112th day of the year. Notice that horseshoe equals 131 like her full name. We're going to talk more about the Colts in just a moment. Erin Moran also has Gematria of 61 like finals. The NBA Finals begin on June 1st this year. Time also shares this Gematria of 61. The numbers that stack on her death all connected to time. And that's the way it always is. These rituals are always tributes to time. Her number was up. This is where that phrase comes from. Your number's up. So from today to the start of the NBA Finals on 6/1 is 41 days. Interesting how Overdose is 41. King is 41. King James playing in Indiana right now. Super Bowl has Gematria 41. Prince performed in Super Bowl 41, which the Colts won. He died last year on the 112th day of the year, April 21st. It was a leap year last year. This year, April 22nd is the 112th day of the year. Look at all this. Again, the Colts logo is horseshoe. Horseshoe has Gematria 41. Their owner is Jim Irsay 41. He was the owner when Prince performed in Super Bowl 41. Last year, he bought Prince's guitar that he used at Super Bowl 41. On the anniversary of Purple Rain, 67 days after Prince's death. With regards to today being the 112th day of the year, and this woman dead in Indiana, Super Bowl, Gematria of 112 like horseshoe. Jim Irsay, the owner, 112. The quarterback of the team, Andrew Luck, 112. If I bet on teams to win the Super Bowl in the AFC, remember, when the Colts get these rituals, a lot of times they mean something for the Patriots. I've documented this in 2 years, including last year. But to cover my bases, I would put some money on, if I was a gambling man, I'd put some money on the Patriots and the Colts and a little bit on the Steelers just because of what happened with their owner 98 days before the start of the 98th season. In case you missed my work on the death of the Steelers owner, Dan Rooney, he died on the 103rd day of the year, and Steelers equals 103. Steelers also has that 113 mainstream dishonest connection, and that's because National Football League, incredibly dishonest, the Steelers the most winningest team. So here's the part about the show. There's been so many celebrity deaths where Ron Howard has one of the lead tweets. I just wonder if Ron Howard's one of these people, like in the song Murder for Numbers, where, some people need the killing on around them to maintain their status, to boost their status. We don't know what's going on in, Holly Weird Land, but I just noticed they always get tweets from Ron Howard. Makes me wonder. Happy Days 74 to 84, though. LeBron born in 84. That book, 1984, by George Orwell, United States of America equals 84. They mentioned the other show she was in, Joni Loves Chachi, which has gematria of 78, like Cleveland and NBA Finals. So I think we covered it, pretty much all of our bases there. But this is what it is. This is what Murder by Numbers is. It's always the same repetitive numbers. Anyone who would watch this and say coincidence, I don't know. It's almost like you're an accomplice, I guess, in this ongoing wrongdoing. All right, Truth Seeker, if you can, please share the video, spread the word, so we can put an end to the tyranny, all of it. The propaganda news, the murder by numbers, the fake sports, the fake elections, the whole show. It's all run by the exact same thing again and again. So repetitive. Until next time.